Everybody on YouTube, give me a few minutes. Hold up. Everybody praying for hold up. I just had to file a $30 million lawsuit on a civil rights app, age disability, because gang members watching me. Boosie, eyes heard me. Boosie said, when you make it out the hood, right? When you lied, when Drake talked about me on the song, we didn't hear that much about you. The baby see enemy. But racism, the enemy don't want me to win because Boosie them took from me. And names was being called. And people don't want me to fight because y'all call me dumb, retarded, and all of that in Carrollton, Texas, when the president down here, and everybody got a certain problem when I'm fighting for justice. People don't like the way, he's speaking up because a black man, a racist black man, a community scared because he taking a stand. They running in their house and scared out people looking because I'm fighting for what was been done to me. And people can't handle it at the end of the day when you fighting. But y'all say, y'all on there, y'all talking about y'all love, who gonna love me like God? But people love you, the truth is gonna come. Because God say, let that truth when you lie. When you lie with racism to get money and come up. When it was about Social Security. You talking, you don't know y'all talking. In that case, when Boosie go to court, I wanted to bring Social Security up. I want the Justice Department to bring his lying ass involvement when I was getting terrorized. When names was being called in the mayor. When Boosie going to court, when him and them lied. See, I went to the civil rights since the enemy want to watch and observe me again today. I'm going to show them something. That's another 30 men in the state of Texas don't care. And they want to put my life in danger with these dumb, lying Boosie and Yellow Breeze. And this was about Social Security. Y'all women want to believe these niggas in their life? You see, this is why I got the civil rights. So, injustice, and I'm out to counter sue. I just sued the state of Texas again. And then I'm out to counter sue them again. On the civil rights, I'm out to counter sue the Justice Department. Dude like this watching in his car. Observing me. No, baby. And he talking about make it out the hood when you lied, nigga. When y'all terrorized the nigga. Black folks. Call people out their name, and you ask me not to fight when black people fighting for land? Who gonna love me like they love God? You love your name carry, God name carry weight. God say that he believe in God, but he can't tell his brother the truth. He can't tell the people the truth. But people making up hilarious stuff is about all of this going. I want all of me. I ain't taking it, but niggas, sneaky niggas, snakes, niggas looking at me and not observing me like the snake they are. But the same black people and the other people don't want me to win. But these niggas done spent money and people done put all the black hatred and the racism that was being thrown. See, that's why we got the civil rights, age, disability, sex, race, native color. That's why we got that since Governor Abbott and the mayor want to sit up there and lie and racism. Right now, I just filed the civil rights complaint on all the Texas electors that voted for Trump. No, I can fight when people don't hear my voice. But I'm not going to sit up there and be a victim of racism, of black racism, of name calling out there in the community in Carrollton. You was a part of it to come up. Did the Carrollton Police Center there with their windows rolled up? You was a part of it. So you take the punchline. You take the justice. I want my fucking justice. I want all my money you gave to them. And then all of the black money they give to these racism. No, y'all want to act up. Black people don't want to invest in me. Don't try to come take from me then. When a black woman take another person for Then don't come in because it always got black people that trying to take for somebody, but y'all want to have hatred and call people out of their name and say racist things. Don't try to come and take for a nigga then. When a nigga fight for justice, always got a black or a white Mexican trying to take from somebody. Then they still in this stupidity. That's why the Justice Department get it with the state of Texas. That way they still in it. That's why I got the civil right. They still letting it get it. They want to play dumb and continue to play it. That's why I'm not going to tell them nothing. You want to play dumb, I'm going to sue you every time. You want to play dumb? This is how you want to play dumb? You want to play dumb with your society? I'm going to show you something. I'm going to sue you for another 30 million. Guys sitting up here today, you want to play dumb? You want to play dumb with these racist black ones and the white ones in the community, and you don't want to see my side? You don't want to see my side? You want to believe they lying side? And you try to use my disability for their racist lies? This is how you want to play it? Let's play it by book, racism. Let's play it by book, Justice Department. This is how you want to play it? This is how you want to play it? I'm going to play it the way you want to play it. But it didn't work when I messaged the Justice Department, right? So I'm a kind of soon. So he want to talk all that shit on the Sky News, right? Right? It didn't work. But this should work, right? A racism of black and white, and government still gonna abuse their power for their black and white regular people, right? 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 This is how this is gonna work, right? But I'm not gonna keep doing this from people. I'm not gonna keep doing it. Everybody wanna know my business. This is my fight. But I can't stay up in a community that don't see the point of views or the fighting point of views. And people want to tell about people keeping secret. You got family want to argue and bicker over things that should not be bigger. This is my fight. I don't want to keep living in the same racial environment, the same job. And people want to project that and act normal. Yes, I would. My name is Hubert. I don't want to be in the same racial environment. I don't want to be in the same racial environment, and people can't accept that. Where's racism at? I don't want to be when a black person got to call people out their name with racism. I don't want to be in that type of environment where a problem, go to a job interview. I got to worry about when I go to a job interview, I got to worry about racism. I got to worry about how a black manager act and a white man act. Manager. I got to worry about an employee act in the working place, in the Walmart. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about how black and white acts. I don't want to go in that direction. Y'all doing it to him. And I don't want to worry about that anymore. I don't want to worry about how black people fake their love for us and white fake their love for God. I don't want to worry about that. But I'm sure no, I don't want to worry about all of that. But I'm not going to keep doing this and people expect something out of me and people ain't fighting. You depend on the court. Nah, they know what they was doing. They trusted the mayor and his racist politics. But everybody expect me, people trying to use me, expect me to just open up to them where their opinions don't matter. Where they want to use people and go to the next man. No, love, you don't know what love is. You don't know what love is. You women don't know what love is. Y'all so thirsty. You don't know what love is. You don't know what it is. You're so thirsty with your lies and you don't know what it is. But people want me, Like I buy material things. I got jersey and all of this, but just want to buy a game and expect me to just keep on living and keep letting a black and white person use me with racism. It's not as simple as those things. And people just want to live that simple life. It's like they want me to just live in a fiction. Live in a fiction where the Walmart employees in the business of Texas, you want me to live in your fiction. And you want me to take it day by day with bored with nothing to do with racism. Life is bigger than that. It's bigger than waking up to a racist job. It's bigger than we're going to a racist social security. It's bigger than that. Life is bigger than those meanings. I don't want to walk in a job, go work there. I got to worry about a coworker being racist. I got to worry about a manager being racist. I got to worry about people, friends. I don't want to think about those things. I want to move forward. Life is so much bigger than waking up every morning and looking at racism and how people treat you. I don't want to go through that, man. But don't get me to live a fiction where I don't want to be a part of something. And this is where I'm fighting for justice, and everybody got their own attitude. I don't want to live a fiction. People want to spend money, call me selfish. It's just me putting money into myself and investing and not letting racism get in a hold of me. Not letting people's opinion or just want to live day to day. Then everybody want to kick everybody, domination and all of this stuff, want to just do things wrong with people. And then the community don't give a damn. They want you to start all over. Society wants you to start over and go back to the bottom. God said we ain't meant to take a fall. But I'm not going to constantly do this anymore. And the senators in the room, they put me through all of this, man. Wrong when and Trump wrong for agreeing when he was down here, agreeing with his voters and his society against Social Security. This is not how this is going to go. But you're supposed to know this world. God said you're supposed to know the people that was in that position for you. You're supposed to know this society. You're supposed to sit in this chair long enough and know this society. Know how these businesses act. Know how these people act in this business. But Senator Ted, you play their side. We come on Social Security. I'm not going to wake up wondering how people going to act in a job. How black and white is going to treat me. I should not have to wonder like that. And then if I say something to them, I get rolled up for addressing it. That's at 2996 I got for addressing it. And then you go to a manager, they don't do nothing about it. No. And then when I step up and I speak up for myself, and then it's a problem. It's a problem when I speak up for myself. I had that problem at 2996, at 12. It's a problem because these managers don't know how to do their damn job. But I'm not going to keep waking up, keep doing this over and over, and where society want to live their lives. And then what change you going to make? Because they scared, they want to live a lie. The people that wake up every day want to live a lie. They want to go to work and just live like everything is normal. That's your world. That's your world. That's your world. That is your world. I don't have to deal with it. That is your world. Everybody talking about that's why people don't want to talk to you because he talking to you. No, because if you don't tell how you feel, they trying to lie because they got a problem with you and they trying to fit in. Women trying to fit in with other people. Like, I don't need a woman that's trying to fit in and can't be themselves. Because you take who you are inside. You so busy trying to fit in, your spirit is being taken of you fitting in and not standing to yourself and true to who you are. You taking your own spirit and giving it to the enemy that don't want you to be around me. You taking from yourself. You taking from your spirit. You losing yourself in the progress of how they feel and how they direct you. You don't even know your spirit is being taken away from you. Because you allow the enemy to have an opinion of who you with and who you hang out with. You allow them to have an opinion about it. You allowing the enemy to just tell you who you need to be with. You allowing all of these things God say, you allowing it to happen. You allow people to tell you who to be friends with too. You allowing the society to lie to you because they feel some type of way. They have that racist and they feel some type of way about certain things. Your soul being taken because the way you act, the way you see the world, you're not willing to stand about what you truly are seeing. You're not willing to stand by it. The reason why we are depressed so much because we don't want to acknowledge what we see. We don't want to acknowledge our reality. It's not just with black culture, it was white culture. It happened with all us when they try. You want to live that scream mentality, but you don't want to see the reality of the healing progress. Wake up and realize what you've been through. Like I told people, I want to go on a spiritual retreat. Like literally, like I've been going 2009, but it's about God, it's about peace, it's about understanding. First, you got to get away, and I don't want people to think, oh, I can call a person up in another city. First, you got to know how I feel to be someone. And some of the people don't got that advantage of me at this moment. Go to a shelter for a little bit. If you move to another state, go to a shelter and stay in there for a little bit. And understand, and people don't got the advantage that I have. And it's sorry to have those things, but sometimes I'm telling people, speak of what you go through and get away from the people. You got to leave something to understand something. You got to not be around something to get better and heal. You got to learn how to let friends go and people that go. What's most causing the pain? Friends jealous out of friendships and all of those things. Let go of those things because people are going to think it's that one person. It's not that. In certain situations. You got to know how to separate yourself. They always want to blame it on the employee, but you can't blame it on the way that people behave themselves in the society, in the businesses. That one employee can just be fine, but the way they act, the way they see it. You know, people think somebody, let me tell you, the thing is, the key to happiness, people think you're making fun, is happiness. It's happiness I have. It's happiness of a dream. It's happiness, not just a worldwide dream. Happiness of something that afterlife, before life, that you know that God, you had somebody in the past life, you did this. Understanding the present, the past, and the future. Understanding all of these things and understanding the afterlife and more of who you supposed to be. It twin fling, understanding these things and the meaning of those things is the key to the universe of things. God had to let me know something about me and my experience. And that was the dream on those things. Remember, I used to tell her, like, we used to have each other and we have each other in the afterlife. Certain things I had to understand the more of those things. No, but that's the truth. Serena was right here in Carrollton right now. She'll tell you we used to talk like that on the phone. When her parents didn't want us to be together, when we used to sip on the phone, we used to have to wait some time. We used to just say more than things. We used to argue with each other, but those things is the crucial part when we couldn't be together, when we want to hold each other. We used to always have some negative thoughts and think why we probably maybe don't be together. We used to argue about that on the phone when we was young. But the parents used to have that conversation as a teenager in Carrollton. We never know if we're gonna see each other. We never know if she's gonna come out there to the park. We never know if we're gonna get to hold each other in the cold again. So many things when we was a teenager in Carrollton, Texas, we never know if we're gonna see each other, hold each other. And some days we couldn't always meet up. She tell me out there. Some days she didn't come. It was always her family car on or something. When we hug each other, it was always those little things to understand it. This is a true story. Everybody asks me what's my teenager, most of my things in there. What is my most thing? When everybody asks me, other teenagers ask me on here. Ashley asked me, what is my thing as a teenager? Me and Sabina hugging each other in the cold. Kissing each other and hugging each other in the cold. She put my hand in her her hand under my waist, and I'm putting my hands underneath her waist in her jacket and keeping each other warm. Sometimes my little brother be out there and just watching. He taking my chain, and he got so big. And those things, we have to understand those things. So you asked me, what about my experience with my exes? Every the kids ask me, we take each other, gum out each other's mouth in the cold. Those are the things we did. But this is a new journey for me. And this is about spiritual, it's about healing, it's about doing all of the things. One thing I told Samantha, let's not worry about the bad time, all the good times. We can just dream and forget about the bad times ain't nothing, but the good times can make us more powerful and greater. That what you don't know. Like, if you block the bad times out and block the good times you had, that can be the most greatest problem in life that we don't understand. That can keep us more happy than any of those things. And people need to understand that. Like, if you always thinking about the bad times, you need to block out the bad times and block out to put the good times in. Those good times could be a good impact on your heart and your health. That's why God gave us memory. It's not always about the bad times you have. It's about the good times you have. And that can be the big impact in life. But also, do not get, if somebody really damaged you, like literally been bad in life, you got to learn how to move forward in those different things. People can go in different situations. You got to know how to move. Leave the same friend circle alone. Learn how to separate yourself. You know, that's the most important thing when you can separate. Yeah.